Hi viewers, in this video we will look at the CISSP domain 1. First topic we will discuss in this domain is confidentiality, integrity and availability. So what is confidentiality, integrity and availability? The CIA tirade consists of three things. As you can see here, it is confidentiality, integrity and availability. Confidentiality is the most people think IT security is, but it is much more. Confidentiality is keeping our secret secret, and we ensure that only people who are authorized to access the data can access it. And then we have integrity. How do we make sure that our data is not modified without our knowing? Confidentiality and integrity are closely tied together. And as the third leg of the tirade, we have availability. This is where we make sure that authorized people who need to access the data can access it when they need it. And while I just said this is the foundation, while the CIA tirade is the foundation of the foundation, there is where everything back ties back to, and how much of these we need depends on what we are protecting. And our business, it's if it's our web server, the availability and integrity are probably most important. If it is our payment platform, then our website, well, then confidentiality and integrity might be more important. So depend on what we are protecting, we need the right mix for that data. Let's start have a look at a deeper look at the confidentiality. You have probably seen movies where hacker compromise get access to your data. So actually, in real life, that's not what happened. It's most probably the mistake of the user, admin, customer, or maybe hacker. But at the day, regardless, if but regardless, at the day end, it will be the our data has been breached. Regardless if it is a user that shares the data with a competitor or it's a super complex hack, we are still compromised. And these over here are some common threats that we have to our confidentiality. One of them attack is on our encryption or crypt analysis. While it is doable, it is very difficult to crack encryption today while without being some flaw in it, because the encryption is so strong unless that they can find a side channel. It is very difficult to crack encryption. Which then brings to next one, social engineering. It is much easier to get someone else to give the password to the server than it is try to break it. It could be a keylogger either, or some employee could have visited a compromised website that install a keylogger on their system, and now everything is ported back to whoever the attacker is. It could also be the Internet of Things. It look awesome to, well, everything is available on the connected to the same internet, but it can have a bigger threat plane as well. Many of them are um, many of the network devices are on the network. Many of them on the many of the regular network devices where they should not be, and most of them are never patched and never updated. So an attacker might be able to hack into a smart TV in the conference room and from there launch an attack on the network. So protect against all the bad things. It Let's look what we do with the different types of data. We have a data at rest, the data sitting on a disk somewhere, not being used. We have data in motion that's traversing through the network, and then we have data in use that's actually will be used on a workstation server. For data rest, we encrypt it. We have encryption on everything. It is just sitting there, not doing anything, and it is much safe. It is encrypted. Obviously, we only encrypt things that matter in the corporate environment. That's a lot of stuff that should be us having a AS256 full disk distribution for all workstation. Wherever you log into the computer and you start using it every morning, it decrypts the data drive. If we have things that are more sensitive, then we have stronger encryption. But again, it is data at rest. With data in motion, we secure the transport protocol that we use to send the data, and most of the that often is end-to-end encryption.